Morning, beautiful people. Good morning. Good morning. And I will never get nobody name up. They was like, they was like, is that a wig? What was that? I said, I don't know. I don't do hair. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna say the other women that was in there. Some that at the, the fairness, they was laughing at the gym with me this morning. They said, we know you gonna put them hairstyle. I said, I am. So I know, because we got 130. I said I am. I'm going to put it up there. Now, one downvote is Liddell or Candace. I'm not messing with it.
Rocket.
But look who they said that was Crockett. We got Stephen A. Smith attacking her now. Jasmine Crockett.
Been attacking our whole nationality, so it ain't nothing new with him. He's the fastest race. He all that. He let you know who he is. He ain't holding him up.
But he black.
Stephen Miller ain't.
No, Stephen A. Smith.
Oh, man.
I'm talking about Stephen A. Smith. You ain't see how they said I said, y'all wrong. Y'all wrong. I mean, listen, hey, some laugh with you, some laugh at you. They laughed at me plenty of times. I laughing too, shit. But hey, it is what it is. But boy, we was rolling. They was like, you gonna put them pictures up? I said, I am. She the one brought up content. She said, oh, they trying to use stuff for content. I said, well, she gave it to me. This what I have wanted to say. I was watching one guy. I was looking for his video, and he was talking about like in Chicago when they raided the hotel. And I get both sides, not the hotel, the apartment complex. But and as he was breaking it down, and it was like what they doing is what they not telling people is, and it's bad on both sides. But these was the ones that the Democrats had. And when they took them to Martha's Vineyard and everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
I can't. I just can't fathom that, right? Like, I'm still stuck on, you touch my kids, I'm touching you. It's that serious. And the fact that he's just letting this man skate by, but a dude who does something peaceful, that rallies the community to do something peaceful, right? How often do we see people today get groups of people together, rile them up, and go set them loose? Jed gathered a group of people, got them focused, and did something productive, and he's the fucking monster? This is some bull.
Good morning, people. Good morning. Good morning. Y'all see I'm on time today. We on time today. I was on time, family, because it's Friday, you heard? And you know when it's a Friday, ain't nothing like a $5 Friday, you heard? Ain't nothing like a $5 Friday, you heard? Good morning to all the beautiful people that tap in with us every day from Monday through Friday to Sunday, you heard? Only day we take off is Saturday, you heard? Hassan Pinchback, thank you for tapping in. Wanda Smith, good morning to you. Pastor Nicholas J. Gaddis, good morning. Shout out to the Gaddis clan. What's up, VIP room, Flint Caskets? Good morning. Georgia boy, top of the morning to you. The lovely Deborah Luna, good morning. Sydney Green, good morning. Lydia McNeely, good morning. Cassandra Scott, good morning. The lovely Terry Nixon is in the building. What's up, Michael B? Thank you for tapping in. We got Concrete Jungle in the building. Mama Quill in the building. Lydia's in the building. What's up, Meat Freak in the building? Okay. Look at good brother, the Elliot McCants in the building, you heard? Y'all gonna see him Sunday too, because he's gonna give y'all 2 hours. Good brother Andre Holland in the building. No trouble, what it do? Hey, y'all be safe because it's downright nasty cold, and that is ice up under. That's ice, then snow. You heard? B Riri, good morning to you. Thank you for tapping in. So let me see what she said. Before you begin, are you able to share why Tanya, JWC, and Dennis are not staying? To be honest with you, I have no idea.
I think Jerry's tired of it. She's got other things going on. Tanya's looking for a new office where she can do other things to help the folks. And Dennis is also fucking tired of it. Plus, the man's had 2 strokes. Right? It's not worth his blood pressure at this point.
Gaddis Lawn Care and Landscaping. Thank you for tapping in. Sweet Cupcake on break. How you doing, beloved? Like I said, that's the only thing I could see is, maybe how you be tired, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes down to your health, like what Dennis didn't had, what's out there in the open that he had 2 strokes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't want to be like we out here saying, well, when you didn't have, and I do believe that council seat will wear on you.
And Jerry's been there for over a decade at this point. Like a decade of that wearing on you, I'd be more than happy to leave it alone at some point myself.
Yeah, I mean, Erica Gaddis, good morning. I mean, I do hate to see it. I do hate to see it because I went to sleep early. Like I say, my sciatica have been going crazy. So like I done got old overnight. My body this cold got me tripping. I mean, I didn't even see it. I saw because I got on Facebook this morning. I'm an early bird, but damn, I hate to see that. I hate to really see JWC step away. I really do.
She's
I
gonna do what's best for her.
No, she do. I hate. I mean,
It's
even
sad
though
for
the
us.
little, like I say, I hated that she stepping away. Like, wow. It's like, wow. I mean, well, hey, like I tell people, you'll miss a person when they doing things, when you looking at the fight. This is cold blooded right here.
Yeah.
I mean, damn. And Dennis, I mean, Lord, I mean, listen, they give new people chances to step up and try to do something, but I'm just being honest with you. Whew. Mm. Hopefully it'll be some people that's gonna come in and step in and know what they getting into. That's all I can say. Hopefully they know what they getting into. I was looking for something.
Oh boy.
Mm.
What are we looking for?
Nah, I'm gonna find it. I can find it. That ain't nothing. I already know what I gotta look up under. I already know what I gotta look up under. You ain't been getting no sleep, huh?
I got to sleep at 3, was back up at 5,
That's what I was looking for.
and up and down from there.
Oh, hold on. Let me get back over here on this side. Concrete Jungle, thank you for the $4.99 super chat. Stay warm on this diabolical cold Friday. Facts. Pop Gaddis, good evening. Allie Nicole Gaddis, the Rivers, good evening. That's what I was looking for, family. I was looking for since B brought it up.
I plan on staying warm. It's gonna be
I was
77 today.
I was just putting this up here where they see I got this off of 810 Flint. The lovely Tasha Lynn is in the building. Good morning. Good morning. Said Councilwoman Jerry Winfrey Carter will not seek re-election. Lord have mercy. What a time to be alive. What a time to be alive. Did I miss everybody's stuff? Okay, we over here. What a time to be alive. I'm on. Yeah, that's listen, man. I don't know what to say or whatever. She will be missed. I'll tell you that much. JWC will be missed. But with me seeing who I am seeing running for that war, I was pretty sure. I didn't want to say nothing that I didn't think she was coming back. When I seen Dewan running in that seat, because I don't think he would have ran if she would have still ran. That's what did let me know, but I didn't really want to say nothing, family. In the way of Jesus Christ live stream. Thank you for tapping in. I didn't want to say nothing, but I mean, listen, tying out, like, hey, it's gonna be a new made up board. I swear. But I hope we get to see a new person in the first ward, new person in the second ward. Damn sure new person in the third and the fourth.
Well, as of right now, according to Genesee County Elections Commission, candidate list for August 4th, 2026 primary election, State Rep 70th District, 2-year term, 1 open seat, Cynthia Neely. City Council, Flint, 2nd Ward, 4-year term, LaShawn Johnson, and I am going to butcher this name, so please bear with me. LaQuindra Hodge.
Indra Hodge.
Yep. 3rd Ward, Leon L. Alameen. And then trustee, Mott Community College, 6-year term, Santino Guerrero. Those are the only ones that have turned in their sheets and or signatures.
The lovely Carolyn Hendricks, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Well, we hope these warming centers doing their job this morning. I'm telling you, and I've been out in it this morning. So I hope.
I'm sorry. And State Senate for 27th District, we have a Republican, Bill Bain. That's it. Is that the same Santino that was on Council, Guerrero? Oh, he's in Sports Creek.
I mean, they don't care. I don't think you have to be from us. I don't think you have to live inside of Flint to be on that board. You don't have to really live in Flint to be on council, so that ain't nothing. You just got to make it look like you live here.
Yep. It also lists their emails, but I'm not throwing those out there. No reason to. But yeah, that's pretty much everyone that's turned in their stuff this morning or by this morning.
Oh, family, and Yogi G would have came on today. I almost was trying to slip my mind, but she has some things to come up. Let me get it right for y'all. She told me to let y'all know. She wasn't missing out. She just had some things she had to do. You know, Yogi taking classes. Let me make sure I got this right. She said she wanted to let y'all know she wasn't gonna be able to come on. If she wasn't gonna be able to come on because we was trying to make it work. But she was gonna come on for an hour, and Trevor's gonna have to come on. But she'll be back. She got some meetings she got to go to with what down in there was going on in DC. But she said y'all can catch her on Sunday, so they can talk about the Minnesota and DC thing that's going on. So she did want me to let y'all know she was gonna be able, but right now she's got some news that she will have for y'all what's going on in DC from Minnesota to DC. You heard? Big Mama Gaddis, good morning. Lanita Murray, good morning. So she will be on. Just a thought, we'll be able to break that down. Thank you, Lanita Murray, with the $5 super chat, beloved. Thank you. My bad. I had to put that out there. It had almost slipped my mind, Yogi G. Bonnie Vanner, good morning. And I'm saying I'm hoping the shelters stay open because the storm is coming. And like I said, today was one of probably the first days I ain't see nobody walking. They might have heard I cry. I don't know, but I'm gonna leave back and go back and see if I see the same thing. Good morning, beloved. Good morning. Sharon, good morning, beloved. Thank you for tapping in. I mean, it's cold all around this thing right now.
It's going to be 77 here. I plan on being outside chopping some wood, making some charcoal. Just going to rub that in.
Yeah, I see. But it's ice cold. It feel like a negative 13 outside.
Yeah, that's probably even too cold for what the hell?
No, I don't. What is a king cake? I don't know.
Cold for fire. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up now.
I don't know what a king cake is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Well, I got that JWC. Man, this is terrible right here.
King cake is a festive ring-shaped pastry associated with Mardi Gras, made from a sweet brioche-like dough with cinnamon sugar filling, topped with icing and purple, green, and gold sugar. Symbolizes the epiphany of the three kings, often contains hidden plastic baby for good luck, and is a staple of the carnival season in New Orleans and the Gulf Coast. Cool. Just make sure the little hidden baby doesn't get, ingest it. I'd hate to see Mickey or Winters choke on it. I don't really eat sweets personally.
Really?
Really. I drink my sweets. I've got my coffee. I've got my Red Bull. But eating sweets, I don't know. It always makes me feel bloated.
I don't even mess with them. I'm telling you, family. This is right down right. Okay. I got a public. I'll leave it for later on. Who just came to okay? Send y'all one. You like to send us one? Um mm, I know who would take it with no problem, who would accept it.
We do
But
need a PO
I
box.
don't want to send it. I don't want to send it to the studio. They might get us. Um
We need a PO box.
I'm gonna probably have to go get one. I'm gonna figure it out. Damn, my back hurt.
Mm.
For a
Oh,
second.
yeah.
That's what I don't know what's going. The weather up here is rough right now.
Yeah, it'll mess with your power lines, except
Yeah, the
you
weather.
should be on 5G
I know
using
I
that
am.
Wi-Fi box.
I don't know what it is and it's plugged into it. But family, y'all ready to get this day going. Y'all know it's $5 Friday. Y'all ask the question, we'll talk about it. I know B Ree ain't the only one. Sandra
Good
Nichols,
morning.
good morning. Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Cause this right here where I'm at, this I'm telling you, it's nasty cold. Right up here. Let me see.
Oh yeah, no, Casey.
Where
I'm
we at?
in very, very, very North Florida. It looks like the cold front is stopping at like South Georgia.
Yeah, cause this right here, I'm telling you. Come on now, family. Let us know what y'all want. I'm been trying to find some stories for y'all on this side right here. All the stuff that we going through is just downright diabolical.
I can
I
quickly check the
know,
news.
but
I
I'm
see.
telling you, but with that JWC, is because I still think that fifth ward seat gonna be very interesting. Like I said, that council for anybody that watched it. Did anybody catch Tanya's show last night?
No,
I'll
no.
be in bed before Tanya's show come on.
I'd done a workout and then the wife made smash burgers. After that, I felt so fat it was time for bed. So I
You're
didn't go to
Wanda
sleep.
Smith, the Flint School, what they doing? Okay, she came in with a good one. She said, I don't understand what the Flint schools are doing. They're not teaching the kids anything. Look, Winter's been, and I got to give Tony his credit. I gotta give I gotta give Tony his credit for this. Tony been calling out the school system. Winter's been telling y'all, but what we seeing is, and that's why yesterday when y'all, I don't want y'all to think it's not no hope. I'm just telling you, I don't have hope on which things that can go on. And I'm being honest with y'all. Yesterday it might have looked like it's not being frustrated. It's just seeing that you really can't change nothing right now because you're fighting too many systems. I just think you're gonna probably have to partner up or link up with with some of these existing systems and make it go. To me, Michael Cooley, what it do, good brother? Greenwood, Mississippi, in the building. Brother, I would love to say you say keep pressure, doc. It's a point of order, keep pressure on Davina. I mean, how much more pressure can be put on Davina? I'm saying everybody done everything. When they say they done everything but through the kitchen sink. And I am scared. What would you get? Like, okay, you get Davina gone. What's after Davina? Like, how do you make a change? How can you make a change in the clerk office? Because changing out Davina not going to change nothing.
You have to somehow win 6 seats, but granted, at this point, the amount of pressure that is looking at Davina, especially during public speaking, they might find someone to replace her, but it's going to be the same thing. Really, different face, same actions.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so if you do, you know what I'm saying, what can you really do? You just gotta hope the next people come in have their own. I'm not gonna, let's be honest, nobody's not gonna, ain't nobody perfect. But close to you can get to your council people voting in a group to help benefit. I'm not gonna say the business is not gonna get their money, but also benefit the residents. Because I truly do believe if you're getting these nonprofits, listen, if you got to get a code every year, you ought to look at something. I mean, some of these organizations, when you think they would be hiring some of these people who coming through it to get them jobs, because that's what you need is jobs. That's how you beat poverty. You bring good paying jobs. How is that so hard? It's not like it take a rocket science to figure it out.
Mm. I don't know. It seems like they're doing their best to make sure that Flint is as unattractive as possible, at least for a larger business coming in. I mean, I'm seeing several people run on the campaign promise of no tax breaks for these businesses. That's fine. You're not going to get anyone coming in, though. Really not.
But you know that's talk.
That's talk, but they're going to be expected to keep up with it. Now, I remember last election season, 24, for the third ward. 21 was saying that, and I think myself and like 5 other people jumped on, like, dude, you're dumb as hell.
Hmm.
You're dumb as hell because you're not going to get any business into Flint. And one of the biggest problems in Flint is poverty. Everything else stems from that.
Mm. I like I said, I just don't know. I just don't know. I'm like I said, I'm just trying to like this stuff that we going through. It seems like we sitting up here just playing a game. I'm in my humble opinion. Good morning to lovely Linda Chilton in the building. Miss Karaja Smith, good morning. Good morning to both of you beautiful queens for tapping in on this cold, chilly day up in the 18. I'm just like, I mean, it's not like it's rocket science. Just think about it when you hear winters be calling things out. It's like I said yesterday to me, I know, and I'm just talking junk. I know JWC her not coming back. Cause all you had to do was just see the writing that was on the wall, like who was coming and who wasn't. Lydia, what would Lydia say? It said, Mickey, we are sad today, Mickey. It's hard to accept one of the four is the only one left that will be fighting for the residents. So I feel like now there's no one to fight for the residents. I, I do have hope. I mean, that some of the people who will be running will be fighting for a lot of these residents. I do believe it's some gonna be. Is it gonna be a majority block? I don't know. What's up, B Marie? Thank you for tapping in. I don't know, but I do believe if you get some new people in, it'll work out better because the ones that's, I mean, let's be honest. Dennis really wasn't. Besides, he voted for Candace. Was he really a bad fella? You know what I'm saying? JWC. You know, she did try to take the high road on most of the stuff, but she was just a little more stickler to the rules and she would always bring it up. Let's do it by the rules. Regardless of whether you like how you feel about Tanya, she was a rebel rouser, but in a good way. You know what I'm saying? When she was, like I said, she can, if she was a lawyer, a lot of these people would have been slam dunked. But it's just the way this game is being played around here. You know, it's just in my humble opinion. And with Jonathan, because I don't know, I guess it's 50-50. I'm not saying he ain't said nothing if he ain't running back. And I've been honest. Jonathan coming from that 9-4, in my humble opinion, is who you better tell Jonathan to stay in there and run because he was able to reach both sides. See, a lot of times when we get people in here, they appealing to one side in their community. I would in their wards. This man appealed to both sides. I'm just saying, you better hope Jonathan stay over in the ninth ward.
Oh. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see how it shakes out. Right now, most of the names running I haven't seen too much of. The fifth ward, we have 2 names running. Had problems with one. The other one just doesn't seem serious to me. I'm not taking shots at no one, but it is election season, and much like we see what Whitmer's going to do in 28, we see some people. This is all wards. Some people getting up just to get their name out there so they get a little bit of recognition, so they can start putting in for either grants for their nonprofits or so they can, try to get their name out there to be picked up by some other candidate for some position, like maybe try to weasel up to Neely, try to get a position from him. So, like some of these candidates, I just see as not serious and just using the actual race as a stepping stone.
I mean, but you can call that out really anywhere doing that. It's
Yeah.
just it's the system. That's why I'm like, but I do believe, and I'll stick to this. It's just my humble opinion. I do believe that out of 9, you might get 3 that's going to be fighting for the city. You might even, let's go on a stretch, you will get a 4 block, but will you get a 6, or would you get a 5-4 for 5? What's up? Good. I mean, my bad, Miss Beverly Biggs. Good morning, the lovely Beverly Biggs. Levy is in the building. I'm just saying, I do believe that you will get maybe 3 to 4, but will you get a 5? Good morning, the lovely Felicia Martinez in the building. Thank you for tapping in, beloved. I don't know. I'm being honest with y'all. I don't know. I would love to sit up and say, like, yeah, you will get it. I don't think that the system will allow you to. Oh, and look, we know what the easiest thing. If more people get out to vote, you can get your people in. But how do you get people to get out to vote?
Yeah, that's your biggest issue.
I mean, how do you get them? I would love to know how can you get a city how can you get 50,000 people to vote?
If we look at the last mayoral election, I think you got maybe 16,000. Let me go take a look.
If you could just double and get 30,000 people to vote.
Elections division. Previous would be 22. November. Summary report. And let's just go take a look at mayor.
You may be on the Sun B, Marie. I don't know how they keep giving them breaks when they come up here. It's like the residents is not all, but it's like the ones to be there is like they don't want to be calling them out. I mean, call them out respectfully, not disrespectfully.
B. Marie, it's the same reason why, like, who ran last time? It doesn't matter. All right, let's just take a look at the. No, that might get me in trouble. All right. A lot of the time when someone runs for president or governor or any of these larger executive branch or executive offices, they're not looking to win. They're looking to get enough support to make themselves attractive to the front runner and their party, right? That way they think, oh, well, it'd be easier to win in the general if I take this person as, say, Secretary of State, say I'm going to point them there, or this person is my vice president and point them there. It's just a way of auditioning for the job, really. That's what Gretchen's going to do. She's going to try to rally the white suburban liberal women behind her. She's going to lose, and then she's going to hope that Gavin Newsom picks her to be VP or Secretary of State or whatever cabinet appointment she wants or he wants her to be.
Thank you, Sharon, for the $5 super sticker. Let me see. We got Felicia in there and found me a sponsor this morning. You heard Felicia Martinez from the East Coast by way of New Jersey said Mickey's Roll Call is sponsored by the winter storm that is threatening a large part of the country. Everyone, please be safe. Check on the elders. May the homeless find a warm and safe place. Shout out. Shout out.
All right.
Got you, beloved. Yeah, shout out.
Flint had 22,000 people vote in 2022 for mayor. So a quarter of the population turned out to vote. A quarter of the pop. That's pathetic. And I don't know how you can motivate people because anymore, unless they're getting snacks and goodies or gift cards or whatever, you can't get people to get out and do much right now. Hell, just we have these buses around here to donate blood in, Red Cross or whatever organization it is. They get out and they get in these buses. They park in like Walmart, Lowe's, Publix. To get people in there, they have to promise like a $20 gift card or like other little goodies like this, which is a phone charger. Like getting people out to vote without little goodies, you're not getting jack shit.
Thank you, Stanley Wood, with the $5 Friday. And good morning to Tony, Terry, and LaWanna Terry. Thank y'all for tapping in. My thing is, to me personally, you got to get more people to vote. And you can, like, if the more people voted, you can stop the corruption fires in that clerk office. If more people voted, but long as this, less people vote, it's easier for them to cheat, in my humble opinion, and allegedly. I'm just saying, but until we get this voter, Flint got so many, it's just so much stuff need to be done. It's like, okay, you got to get the voter roll set up. You got to get the residency thing together. It's just like, it's so much stuff that got to be done. It's just crazy, in my humble opinion.
Isn't she, what is it called? Bitch, I was not ready for this morning. Isn't she I can't think of a damn simple word, dude. This is irritating. She's fighting cleaning up the voter rolls, isn't she?
Is she?
Last I heard. I mean, there's so many people on the voter rolls either dead or vacant houses still there, like on the voter rolls, or vacant lots still on the voter rolls with people's name on it. I mean, I know the Michigan Secretary of State's fighting it as well.
I see. What up, Clark? Thank you for tapping in. I see blind intelligence. I'm just looking at I'm looking at what Concrete Jungle said. The fact that the politicians are lying that the water's fixed should be motivation enough to get out the vote. Facts. You would think it would be, but I don't know. I don't know how much. Like, do you got to go see? Do you got to go see?
How many Flint residents believe that damn lie? And there's your answer.
And they know it because they smell their water every day.
A lot of folks believe that lie. Oh, the water's fixed. The mayor said so. The governor said so. The governor said so on national. Okay, so then it's just extra chemicals they're putting in the water to keep me safe. Like, all right, you know what? You can't fix some people. If they want to sit there and believe it, they're going to sit there and believe it. You can't get them to unbelieve it without massive amounts of proof when all they really need is to see if they're getting sick or not, if the water stinks or not, if the water burns your fucking skin or not. But it is what it is.
I mean, what can you do? That's how I'll be looking at it. Like, really, what can you do? Do you want to keep going back and forth? Being honest, do you? Do you want to keep going? I mean, you're going to have to fight. That's what I'm saying. Whoever the next one is, the next people that's coming in, I'm not saying, I'm not saying you have to be a thorn in the mayor's side, but make him do right for the residents.
For that, you need 6 votes. Good luck. Honestly, good luck.
That's why I was saying you may get 3 to maybe 4 at the max. Look what you got now: Jonathan, Dennis, Tanya, and JWC, the council people. The majority is on the other side with the mayor. Who gonna go over and do that? You think Leon was gonna vote? Let's be honest. You think the councilman in the first ward gonna vote to remove Davina? She keeping him while his ass is still on that seat. You think Liddell was gonna do it? The councilwoman was gonna do that? Damn sure was the third ward gonna do it. No, they not. They ain't bucking the system.
All these supposed simple fixes really irritate me because if they're really so simple, don't you think they would have been done by now? Well, let's be 100% here.
Come on,
the charter is fucked up. It has been fucked up. It's been messed up for years now. The clerk's office has been a problem for years now. Hell, Eric Mays was screaming about it when he was still alive. If it was so simple to change, it would have been done. But you had a voting block against it. You're going to have a voting block against it this next term. These, and we see them from all over the country. And guys, we appreciate your support, but these supposedly really simple, we can do it fixes aren't really fucking simple.
What up, Noble Man? Good morning. I mean, no, it can be hard. Look, this thing can be fixed overnight, but the goal is not to fix it right now. That's just, the goal is not to fix it. You got to look at all this. You got to hope that the next person come in, is the next administration from the state governor, all of them going to be, kindly to this, if this mayor win it again. And the reason, you know what I'm saying? You have to really look at all of it. Until you get that clerk office together, you're going to have problems. That's how I just look at it. We're going to have problems until we get the charter. I don't think we can get the charter was planned and set up. But I mean, Miss Tia, you have to understand. Show me who, Miss Eunice, good morning. Show me your 6 voters on there. You got 4 right now. Leon, like I told you, the councilman in the first ward wasn't finna come over there and go against Davina. The second ward councilwoman wasn't gonna do it. The third ward councilwoman wasn't gonna do it. Damn sure Judith Blackfoot Priestley, damn sure wasn't gonna do it. And Candace, she wasn't gonna do it. Well, none of them people gonna challenge nothing. They know if they challenge something, their asses was in trouble. You was not gonna get none of them. Even though Liddell mad at the mayor, Liddell not finna go against. You see what she did? She just didn't show up to council, and she wanted this on the floor and didn't show up. That tell you all you need to know who you dealing with. Didn't show up, and she wanted this. That's why I be telling people you gotta look at them how they playing the game. But they'll put some stuff up there and didn't want to show up.
I mean, maybe 3 months ago you could have gotten something about it. Oh, no, we'll say a month and a half ago you could have gotten something off of it. Because Liddell and Candace were arguing. You might have gotten Liddell to swap over, but then it came into election season. Liddell knows that she can't go too hard against the mayor now.
Facts.
Candace, now being the golden child of the mayor, she's not going to do jack shit about it. And Leon is too busy in court. He really needs the mayor's backing. He's not going to do nothing about it. LaShawn, I mean, she's trying to get her paycheck. So what do you really got? Like, and we've seen so many people come through and say all these simple, easy, one-shot solutions. If they're so simple and easy and one-shot, Flint would have done them. The people of Flint would have done them. Oh, recall this person. How many recalls did Liddell go through? How many did she have filed on her?
How many was it?
How many? Like 4, 5, 6?
Yeah.
And then you know what we saw? Absolutely nothing. They all failed. How many were of the mayor just last year? or a year prior. I think he's had 8 put in on him. Not a single one got the language got approved.
I mean, you have to. But that's some stuff that you have to look at. It's something behind that though.
Well, that's what I'm saying, right? So many people come up with these simple, easy, one-shot solutions. Okay, obviously, if it's so simple and easy, it would have been done. The people of Flint aren't so stupid that they can't see these solutions. It's getting to that solution that's the problem.
I agree. I just think but people is waking up, but they starting to see what you running up against. That you would think it would be blind intelligence system, but he said, hold up. There's something called separations of power. Where's the check and balances on the mayor? He don't have total
It's
knowledge.
literally, it's
There's no,
literally council. But
yeah, yeah.
here's something that wasn't thought of. What if council and the mayor get along? Oh shit. Now you have no check and balance. Mayor gets to run rampant and council gets to bankrupt the city. Good job.
No, but that's what happened when you got to think. This is what they allow. He had him 5 to 6 votes. All you do is looking. All you do is go back. When Judy didn't want, before, she made it so easy to know she had switched sides. When Judy was like, she didn't want the mayor to be chastised. Like, what is chastising? Asking them some tough questions.
That's just it. Oh, when you have a successful mayor, you have a successful city. Well, then why were so many people against Weaver? If she was going to be a successful mayor, then the city would have been successful under her, right? So that entire thought process doesn't make any sense to me. We see the successes of this mayor. Oh, how about awarding a exclusive, almost non-compete contract for? Give me just a second, cat. Get out of here. For the ambulance service. What was it, Lifeline?
Mm-hmm.
And then they went out of business. People were waiting 2 hours for an ambulance. People literally dying in motorcycle accidents, waiting 2 hours for the ambulance to come and help their loved ones just to turn it around and call the morgue. Yeah, that was a really successful job of the mayor, wasn't it?
I didn't know what they're doing. I say it again. They know what they're doing. It said, has anyone seen the master plan for Flint? I haven't, but I believe it's some who have. A majority probably have seen it. But once again, you just got to hope that the person, let me see this. Elliot McCann said, the master plan was created about 20 plus years ago, and I don't know if there is a copy available.
I do know that the planned shrinkage at Kildee proposed, and it seems is being implemented. It seems to be part of that master plan.
Well, what they thought was going to happen. So if it's the shrinkage is part of the master plan, how you going to stop it? I'm just asking, if it's already a part of the plan, how you going to stop it? So the master plan gonna have just think about this. If the master plan is got to be implemented, you don't think this system, the way the system is being ran, you don't think it's gonna keep them 5 to 6 votes? Just think about it. We had, when you knew you needed 6 votes, we had a councilwoman, and we all went to school. We all have went to school. Said you round down, not up.
Yeah.
And people fell for it.
I mean, it isn't just her fault. The damn city attorney fucking backed her on it. You round down, not up. Not in any legal context is that ever the thing. It doesn't matter if you have only 6 people in attendance. You still need all 6 of those to vote for the supermajority you need.
Well,
you still need 5 of those to vote for the majority you need. You don't round down.
But that's how they did it. And you know how much stuff got passed doing that? Did nobody say nothing about that? That's what is so crazy about this whole situation. That's what's crazy about this whole situation over here. Like everybody, it's like the game that's being played. Ain't nothing you can do. You got to go for it. That's why, family, I'm not like a person. Let's just let the ones who've been doing it. Let's see what they can do. Maybe they can unite. I'm told y'all. I was only trying to get together and put the different people. I hope somebody take the banner and go and do the forum Q&A. I pray somebody do it.
Here's the next thing, right? Another simple solution. We've got an entire channel dedicated to it. Hours upon hours upon hours of evidence. It's literally there for anyone to click on. We've literally sent the videos to people. I've sent them myself to the Attorney General. I've sent them to Leighton. Not a fucking thing happens. So now it's on Hope again, which we all know is about as worthwhile as shit. Hope that you get a prosecutor that gives a damn. Hope that you get an Attorney General that cares. Hope that you get a governor that knows what's going on, that isn't trying to cover it up.
Yeah.
I know.
You see that, Bam? Bam. You see that? Now you get it. And now you see why you see certain things going on.
I'm not meaning to get on to you, man. Just, it's frustrating.
Get on to what?
On to blind. Like, I'm not getting on to blind intelligence, right? Hear me out. Yeah. It's just, we see so often people come with these solutions. And your solution actually makes sense if there was someone that would actually bring up charges for all these corruptions. And we can hope, there's that wonderful word again, we can hope that someone in the next, whoever wins this election cycle will pick it up and, hey, yeah, I've got all this evidence right here. Or more realistically, I got what I want, fuck you.
I mean, you got to look at it like this. Let's just do this. When they coming with, like, what I'm going back with Davina said, let 2026 sort it out. They going on with, let's just say the councilman in the first ward don't win in the third ward. Say he lose. That mean if he lose, they can let that case go away, fire him not having residency. It's the same thing. If it's true allegedly about Candace not living in the 7th ward and then able to purchase a house, I'm just saying, this ain't nothing what Mickey said. I'm just saying things that have been dropped. You know what I'm saying out here. If she got to get her house, who fault is that? If she was able to go get one now and she can justify her being in the 7th ward, who fault is that? That goes back to the clerk office. The clerk's not doing their job. Just think about it. When people were saying, like, listen, family, this is how y'all always want me just riled up with this every time. This is how this situation with 21 got. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, family, and I pray, don't nobody else jump in this. Facts. And that's what I'm saying. Look at the people that was jumping up in there knowing their residency wasn't right. You think they got integrity? Let's be honest. Much as people can say they got nothing but love for 21, 21 know he didn't stay over there. You think 21 was going to go on there and do for the people if he already coming in on BS? Let's just be honest. No different than the councilwoman in the 3rd ward. You think she wasn't coming up in there to will and deal for herself? I mean, Miss T, I can't prove that she. I'm just going on allegedly what was said. You know what I'm saying? The things that's been out there. That's why all this is allegedly. Only thing that we can say is the fact that people have turned in this. You saw Tanya doing on her time that she had to speak at city council. She was like, "Let's do this residency thing." Y'all seen that? Now she did.
And they turned that entire thing around and admitted it to where they're only investigating Tanya's residency.
But this game started back in 2022. if y'all would have never, much as people, that's why I'm like, this here got me just so confused. And I remember this, and I'm just saying this. I don't care if people be mad at me or not. I'm just saying it where I heard Gil say it before when he said, y'all helped Neely get in and y'all ain't have a plan to get him out. Them same people helped Maurice Davis, they wanted him out and didn't have a plan to get their people in. So when you got Maurice out, look what you got. You got Liddell in.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, anybody can say, we all can deny people now because have you seen stuff that went left? Just like you seeing allegedly fires Candace and I mean, with Judy and Liddell not agreeing with each other. We're just gonna go with that allegedly. You can see the difference, but that's how stuff is. You know what I'm saying? But the thing was, it should have been and really the mistakes of the past should help you for the future. So when people
Seems like a
seeing
lot of these
people,
folks in the politics of Flint don't learn from their past, though, buddy.
no, the residents should. Damn, no, listen, you damn all them people that want. That's what I'm saying. If you go study 2019 and 2022, you can kind of see what's going on. That's why I was saying yesterday, and I know I'm gonna probably get in trouble, which I don't give a damn. I have to remind myself that I don't care if you go see this one gonna be probably just as contentious as 2019 was and 2022 was. And when people like, I get it, we like, why would Dr. Weaver want to run again? Go look at your list and tell me who is going to beat the mayor. Go look at that. That should be self-explanatory to you why she got to run again. I'm not saying she running, but if she running, oh, you ain't missed none, Debbie Clark. Thank you for tapping in.
I mean,
Good half for the Wonder Twin. I'm just saying, just go think about it. Why Tanya would have to run? This is my allegedly. I'm not saying Tanya running or Dr. Weaver running, but I'm just saying this is why. Go look at the list and tell me who gonna win.
that's
Hey,
why I was saying I want to see these candidates, whether they're running in the same ward or different wards, start to get together and build each other up. Number one, you have to have a plan to get people out, like Mickey said. Number two, you have to get a plan to get your people in. And one way of getting your people in, making a slate, making these candidates get together and start talking, a lot like Art and Mr. Davis did. They got together, they held a little video walk around Q&A sort of deal. It showed parts of Flint that they like to get fixed. That's great. I want to see more of that across all the wards. Show some positivity, because if all we get is candidates bitching, moaning, and complaining about each other, we're going to end up with another council just as dysfunctional as this one, if not worse.
I'm just looking at it like I see Tanya leaving, JWC leaving, Dennis leaving so far. I don't want to see Candace leaving. I want to see Judy leaving. I just don't want to see ones who was fighting. I want to see the ones, them other ones need to be gone too. But that's what I'm saying. The system, just even with, like I say, I listen, if it was all 9 new ones, it wouldn't. Only one I would probably want to keep is Jonathan J.
Just because he's new?
No, not because he knew. I think he wouldn't try to come in and manipulate the new council people that would be coming on there. I think he wouldn't try to be because, that's like the school board. You got Joyce Ellis, Miss McNeil, and Laura. All them two ever did was try to come in, manipulate, and play the school board like they high school games where we the mean girls. You know what I'm saying? Try to have to go after certain people. Like, to me, they play a grown-up adult like you play in high school, play high school games. Because just look at the condition the school is in. I mean, when you look at the city of Flint, all you gotta do is look at the leadership. You can't say this city is in a better condition than it is.
No. And it somehow ended up in worse condition after an infusion of over $1 billion over a decade. The water's still not fixed. A lot of money went toward that. Then there was how much in ARPA funds? Blight's still there. People's houses still crumbling. No new businesses, at least large businesses, large employers.
No, I'm just saying, just look. I mean, can you just sue they wife and his wife? It shouldn't just be them the only ones getting sued because how did this able to go down? Once again, like I say, the clerk office. But when people putting stuff in there, like look what Stanley Wood, he was a resident. He tried, he went for it. But even he got to understand when you dealing with people who got access to millions and you don't, who you think gonna win that fight?
Right? I mean, shit. The man is now a millionaire. He has made literally millions off of him and his wife being in public office. He's got a lot more money than any one of us, for the most part, to sit there and fight a lawsuit and to appeal until you run out of money. Until
That's
you
what I'm
run out of
saying.
patience.
He got the city of Flint backing him. He got money that's gonna get the lawyers. Then you gonna just look how he did with the council people, Tanya and them when they got the lawyer. He got the top dog lawyer for the city and what they left them with. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. And I say this all the time. Who you think if the city attorney, who you think they're gonna be loyal to? To the mayor. They not an independent office. Just think about it. You had one of the city attorneys come on there and say going to council was optional.
Here's the next piece. Go after the nonprofits. You have to prove that they're fraudulent from the start. That is extremely hard to do. And then you wouldn't get no money back into the people's pockets. That would go back to the city if they even have that money left. Otherwise, someone's going to jail. Okay. Sue Davina. She's going to get a city attorney. So now you're back to unlimited money for the city versus your very limited funds. You can try crowdsourcing, see how far that gets you.
Granny G with the $5 super chat on the $5 Friday. No, you're gonna have to do something like that. I'm just being honest, just because they got them, they got millions to sit up there and play this game.
And they keep the people of Flint in poverty for a reason. Number one, it's good business. Number two, it's really hard to fight back through the legal system if you have no money to get you into the legal system.
Just think about it. You had them dead to right for 10 million. You go for the quarter.
1/40th of what you were going for.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's what I'm saying. Just think about it. When you can, I'm just saying, just look at it. They can keep you tied up, make life miserable. It's like, because you don't know what other things people might be having going on. Can make your life after working for the city miserable.
Neely's got my lawsuit into a different court right now, appealing a decision that Judge Piquel made. That's going to take another 6 months, just so we can get back onto the main court. And that's going to take another 6 months. And then he's going to appeal the shit out of it. So that's another year and a half. And I ain't even going for money. I'm going for injunctive relief.
That's what is crazy. And I don't think people, like this is the fight that you finna have to go up against. This is a hell of a fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, Dad, you dare to caught between catch-22. Like, what do you do? I'm coming on here telling y'all. You got to, like, I don't know. I guess you better vet and hope the people that's coming on here, but, that is why you're going to either have to go with a Dr. Weaver or you're going to go, and I know people going, split the vote. Listen, it's called a primary. If you can't make it through the primary, you are not the strong candidate. Did y'all don't be deceived by just wanting somebody to get in there that you want. Did y'all not pay attention to Kamala Harris? That debacle of the Democratic Party. That should tell you all you need to know. She couldn't even win in the Democratic nomination.
Yeah, she had to be appointed as such.
She got
had
pushed
to hold on to Biden as long as possible.
And it's not no knock. It's not no knock. I'm just saying, to me, that was one of the greatest debacle. Showed you even with money you can lose. That's what I'm saying with this. Don't just push people up to the front of the line. It's a reason it's levels to this. It's definitely a reason for that. So you gotta, you let them duke it out through the primary.
And think about this: just because someone's your friend doesn't make them a good candidate.
No,
Right?
it
They,
just
they
be
might have say the right things and have the right ideas, but number one, expressing them may be bullshit. They may be terrible at it. Number two, they may not be publicly appealing.
and
Let's
they
face it,
might.
this is politics. It's a popularity contest. You have to make them likable. And if your friend ain't likable, don't waste your vote on them. Go for the next best, in your opinion. Someone that actually does have the strength to get through.
No, it's who you can bring out. It's like doing shows. Like it's like it's who gonna come out and see you. I might only can pull 2 or 3 people by myself. You got people who can pull hundreds out there to come see them. Same thing with voting. Who can get people out there? Just because you might say this the person I want, are they appealing? You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm not. I'm just like, hey, what LaShawn did. She found out in the primary she wouldn't. The mayor seen that she wouldn't. The residents weren't gonna get out there and vote for her. So he had to come with his allegedly. They had to come with a second way to get the people absentee ballots route. Let's just be honest. So the primary gonna tell you who the strong candidate is. Don't go by on who we like, but who can get their base out to want to vote for them. Who can get 5 to 6, 7, 8, 9 to 10,000 people to come out there and vote for them? That's the thing.
And we make fun of the Friends, Brothers, and In-Laws program as to who's getting paid in Flint. It does extend to the voters too. You can't just look at your friends, brothers, and in-laws as a candidate. Like Uncle George might be fun at Christmas parties, but he's not a great candidate. And sometimes you have to come to that realization. Sometimes Uncle George has to come to that realization. Like, dude, you're not a great candidate.
And I know some probably gonna be mad, but I'm just telling the truth. That's what it is. We'll go to getting it because we like this individual. No, that might not be the person that primary gonna tell you. That primary would tell you what it really is. You can't be mad about it.
And here's the scary part. Aren't who is it? LaShawn and Liddell running in the same race?
Fact.
That's terrifying because both of them may be strong enough to get through that primary, and now second ward's left with because they're both incumbents, and incumbents have something like a ridiculously high 70% reelection rate.
Yeah.
So you're already fighting up that hill. Mr. Maurice Davis he knows that game. The man has been in politics for a while. He's not dumb. He knows he's got to get out there and fight. Like he's got to get out there and fight.
He
like the third on the ramp to Noah's Ark, and it's starting to rain.
Good morning. He been through it. That's what I'm saying. All this stuff my Reese had been telling, you can go back and watch his old videos when he's telling y'all demolition mean progress. Then you just come on here and say that about the green space, the downsizing in Flint. Did you not? You even like from the time you was here, you got to hear about it. So it's like you see all the stuff. You didn't heard about the master plan. We didn't see it. You heard about the charter. The charter. These people, if you just go by incompetence, I'm not saying Demetri Brown, good morning. Thank you for tapping in. I'm not saying what other administrations have done prior to this one. It's just this one have done it on a scale where it's like incompetence is just oozing. I don't know. Maybe it was other council that's probably was, but this council was downright diabolical. Even like I said, the clerk office been doing it. People been calling in the question the clerk office. But the way they went about it up under Davina watch is downright scandalous. It was no hiding to it. Nothing was hid. Nothing was hid. Listen, anytime you can hear about somebody working a clerk office, they made the lot of far as getting their houses fixed. They made it. Like, you wouldn't think about putting the residents first. It's just you seen a lot of me, and they didn't worry about the residents. And now you looking at stuff finna be tight. You got the state Lansing finna be coming collecting taxes now on people's houses. Mm-hmm. To me, it just showed that this mayor showed his incompetence. What you mean y'all couldn't do it? You needed Lansing to go do it. You needed Lansing to come finish the pipe replacement for you.
Remember, Lansing's only doing the top part. So the cleaning up of the yard.
Saying, but Lansing got to come do it, and you couldn't come do it, and you've been in there since 2019.
The only reason I'm saying that is because some people are getting it confused, thinking that Lansing's coming in and replacing pipes. No, the hell they aren't. That's still on Flint. That's still on the City of Flint administration. The only thing Lansing's coming in to do is put the grass back on top of the pipe so there isn't an open hole there.
But why they couldn't do it?
That's aside from the point. I'm just making sure people don't get it confused. Like Lansing's coming to fix it. No, the fuck they aren't. You are still
saying they
screwed.
coming to fix the line. They wouldn't. I
thought
the
hole.
I thought they was also supposed to have been finishing it. So they just put. So who finishing that pipe then?
The City of Flint.
And where are they at on it? Because they've been at 5% since 2019.
Your guess is as good as mine.
And that's the point.
That's why I'm saying Lansing is not coming to fix it. They're just fixing the holes that are left. That's all.
And this the point that I'm making. If Lansing coming to fix the holes, right? Who was fixing them before?
No one. They were leaving them open in some areas, like falling hazard, like death hazard.
So you mean to tell me the City of Flint didn't have nobody? They couldn't contract nobody? Well, Lansing had to come in?
Contract, or hell, just take the blight department with a shovel. It's not that hard to fill in the hole, but the City of Flint was not doing it.
What's up, Shardy Shard?
Or their contractors were not doing it.
Well, I'm gonna say this far as on the blight department. I'm not gonna say maybe they was understaffed. I'm not gonna say people, wasn't doing their job. I will go with this. Like people that was in there, like when Harletta was there, she only can do so much. And I even go with the new girl that's on there, she only can do so much. What do you give them to work with? What resources do they have? And can they make the people do this? Because to me, it seems like this is some deliberate stuff that's going on that they don't want done. Now, if they don't want this work done, how can you get it done?
My question is, do we really think that they're going to hire someone that isn't in on the game? And Harletta might be great, might be one of the most perfect people out there. There's a reason she ain't working there anymore, right?
Well, she just retired.
Probably got tired of the bullshit. Either way, they're not going to put someone in that's going to be opposed to their goals.
And that's what I'm saying, because they could do it like this. Maybe we can put you in this position and you do want to do what's right, but you can get overwhelmed because they're not giving you the resources. Getting it did that way.
The blight department's got several backhoes, front end loaders. Hell, they've got trailers just to move trash or whatever they demolish, whatever they pick up. Like the City of Flint has bought them this. Resources are there. They're not being utilized. Why? Not authorized or XYZ, but the resources are there. We've made fun of them and the budget items year after year.
And once again, if they're not being released, who did that fall on?
Those belong to the blight department.
But somebody got to be blocking it.
Makes you wonder.
Yeah, I'm just saying somebody got to be blocking it because you only can do so much.
Makes you wonder.
But still, when you only putting 40 million, and let's just say the blight is 200 million. If you putting 40 million on a $200 million job, you still left with $160 million worth of blight.
That sounds rather simplistic, Mick, because the work itself isn't 200 million. I think it's 200 million worth of liability. But the actual picking it up and moving it, they've already got the machines. It's literally scrape this shit up, put it the fuck into the truck, take it to the dump.
Well, why is it not being done?
That's what I'm asking.
No, that's what I'm just saying. If you saying it's not really that, how many houses, because they did say how many structures that they were supposed to tear down with that 40 million. Did it put a dent into the blight?
No, because they haven't even gotten to all those houses.
That's the point.
There's several houses on my old block in Flint. Hell, you've driven down that street that are still there, that have been on the deconstruction list or on the teardown list for 5 years.
They're
still there.
That's the point that I'm saying. If it's
that falls on land bank. So remember, not all these houses are Flint houses. A lot of these are also land bank houses.
But we never gonna get the truth on that, on fires from land bank, fires from Flint.
Some things are rather simple to connect.
But I
Your
mean,
state senator's mother is on the land bank board.
well, how can you make them do their work? Is the question I'm asking. How can you make them do their work?
How can you make them? You can't. I mean, you can call them out and see if people rally to it, but hell, we had people that couldn't even rally to a mayor that hadn't gotten shit done in fucking 3 years.
And that's what I'm saying far as with this voting situation again with this clerk of office. Do you think with all the stuff, this money pot that is called the city of Flint, you think they're gonna let some people in that can slow this gravy train down?
That's what I'm saying, dude. Like, they're not going to hire or appoint people to these positions that are actually going to get something done.
You
I'm
would
sorry.
get,
I have to look at people who are hired by the city, employed by the city over these certain things. So, your DPW director, do we really think that he's going to actually do things with Department of Public Works? That's actually going to do what he needs to do?
Mm.
Right here, Debbie Clark. Hell, I got 4 abandoned houses on my block alone, and the tree cut down in front of my house this summer. Just saying, make it make sense. Hell, if the land bank doesn't keep track or take care of its properties, or City of Flint doesn't take care of its properties as they repossess them, and say a tree falls over and hits your house, you realize you can't sue, right? You're going to take it to court, and they're going to kick it back. They have governmental immunity.
I just got hit with something. I'm going to read it. It said the state of Michigan effectively took over the final crucial stages of the Flint-led service line replacement project, stepping in to finish the job. And it's coming from the news. Stepping in after the city of Flint faced significant delays and legal challenges with the state funding and managing the bulk of the replacement and restorations under court-ordered settlement by mid-2025. The state confirmed completion of nearly 11,000 lead pipe replacements, marking a major milestone in resolving the Flint water crisis. Key details of the state's involvement. Court intervention after repeated failures by the city to meet settlement deadlines, a federal court held Flint in contempt, leading to the state taking a more dominant role. I remember that.
I remember at council, it was brought up that they're only doing
Scrubs did a thing on it. Am I saying it right? Is it Scrub? What's that news?
News?
Script. Sorry about that. Not trying to take none. Yeah. I'm just saying at that right there said like it said off the commitment. The state committed significant funds, over $97 million for the replacement and restoration work. Completion core work as of mid-2025. The state reported replacing almost all required residential lead service lines and restoring thousands of properties, concluding the mandated project ongoing partnership. The state continued the partnership with the city, remain in lines like Tier 1 and Tier 2 in restoration, but the primary large-scale replacement phase is complete. In essence, the state of Michigan stepped in to ensure the legally required lead pipe replacements were finally finished in Flint after years of mismanagement, delays, and using its resources and legal authority to see the project through. Yes, the state of Michigan effectively took over the final crucial stages. Okay, well, you had to get help.
See, I remember council and several council members bringing up that they're only filling in the holes.
So they took
this is news to me.
Service line and restoration.
When was that article published?
This was 2020. Mistaken.
Because I remember Quincy Murphy getting up there and talking about
this is
the holes. So if that happened, then that's, well, I can't say if. When that happened, that's news to me then. And then I have to turn around to this one. Like I'm always negative and never see the good. How about you sit here and point out 5 good things right now? Because all I see is my family and friends going through suffering day in and day out. Their taxes going up. Their water bill is going up. They're getting taxed out of house and home. Their cost of living going up because incompetence in government. So please show me some good. Show me something that I can look forward to telling my family.
I mean, you got to do it with some enthusiasm. You can't be like a Debbie. I get it, but I don't know if you can really. Like I say, I don't know. I try my best. I try to come on here, keep had the energy up. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, just looking at it, you can hope. You know what I'm saying? And right now, I believe it can be some hope. I'm just saying it's hard to see if you're gonna get 5 or 6 that you're gonna get it. I
You
believe
need
it's hard.
six because the
I believe
second
it's
that you
gonna be
get a voting block of 5, if Neely's still in that office, which it damn well looks like he will be, there's no one of name or of note running against him. He's going to start vetoing.
and that's what I mean. You're
So
gonna
you
get,
need 6.
but that's what I'm saying. That's why you need a Weaver, or you're gonna need a Councilwoman Tanya Burns running. Because what else do you got? I thought I thought I seen it. Like I said, I just got an article. The article got sent to me. It says, yes, state. I remember when they said they were stepping in. I remember when they said they were stepping in. But that right there just solidified that they did step in and take over. You just might have missed that one, Trevor. Because
Possibly.
I could have swore they said they were stepping in when they did it. Because I remember, because when the mayor getting charged for every day, for every month, it wasn't done. The city was getting fined, if I'm not mistaken on that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he is getting slammed on that one.
Yeah, so
$350 million in water improvement, pipe replacement, health, education, ultimately completing the mandated pipe replacement in mid-2025.
mhm.
Trying to see when they stepped in.
Well, like I said, that happened, but he's not even getting, like, that's not even going to affect him. Far as him running, like, it seemed like nothing affects him, like the people, the residents, the ones, like I said, his crew, and with that clerk office, with the little, they making wonders with that clerk office, adding votes and taking votes. You know what I'm saying? It just, I don't know, family. Like I said, it just, you would think with all this information out there, the mismanagement, and that's coming from when the state had to come in and help him out. Like, and his wife, like I said, to me, that was cocky. Like, she ain't worrying about, and she don't have no reason to worry about it because they got the clerk office. But the residents got to see that. The residents really have to see she ain't earned that to be the state rep. She only thing she got that by because Neely was her husband and they recognized that last name. You can't show what she done went in and help the residents of Flint. If you got a problem right now, you can't go to her. We seen it. Y'all can go look at old videos when him and Tanya was out there when she was telling him to chill out. I mean, let's just be honest. He haven't been, and I get it. Let me see. Granny G said, question. Can the residents have the authority to file a class action claim against the city for all of the corruption and mishandling of the funds? I
I
mean,
don't think that one would work. A
yeah,
class action is a class of people affected by X, Y, or Z. Um, Usually a poor decision or a targeted decision. Something like corruption, I don't think you can actually sue for. You could sue the state to force them to bring charges for corruption. That one would work, but good luck.
I mean, they got the courts.
They got
Like,
the courts, and
yeah,
remember
so,
Kildee and another gentleman, and I think Dennis as well, tried to come up with a crime commission to basically shame the state into going after some of this corruption, and nothing happened there.
I'm like, they not, is she gonna go against her husband? That's the thing. Like, we gotta be honest. Like, to me, that was a conflict of interest. But look, they let other people do it, so it can't be one now. I'm just saying, this is the stuff that we get into when you let things like that slide. It should have never been, and I get it. She should have never been able to be the state rep, and if he was gonna be mayor, that should have never went down. That should be laws that should be on the books because that's a conflict of interest. But see, we have so many conflict of interest they let slide. I can't
See,
believe they letting this go down.
according
Like,
to law, it's not a conflict of interest because
I'm
the
saying
mayor
it
doesn't.
should be.
It doesn't. The mayor doesn't answer to the state rep. they're completely different governments in and of themselves.
But it should be is the point I'm making, because if you in the same city, is she gonna be doing the work? Can the residents go to her?
I
You
mean,
think she gonna be down in Lansing knowing her husband in the wrong?
the
Is
next
she gonna
thing,
be a voice?
why do we always focus on her? Like, I get why we focus on her, but don't isn't there a state senator that's also supposed to represent Flint? How come
Yeah,
he isn't bringing shit up to the state senate?
I mean, maybe they like what's going on.
I
That's what I
mean,
mean. You
his
have
mother is
president.
on the land bank board as well, which to me also screams conflict of interest. Why aren't we screaming Cherry's name as well? Like, it's about time we start just giving everyone their
They should
due
get.
time in front of the camera. Like, no, why is this not done? Why is this being allowed to be done? Why have you not brought this up? Hell, I brought it up to Cherry once. He told me to go to my state rep. I'm like, the state rep is the mayor's wife. Go to your state rep. So he told me to fuck off. He didn't want nothing to do with it. Okay,
Well,
that's
that
fine,
should
buddy.
tell you everything you need to know. If they're gonna send you to the state rep, that's why I go back again. Why it's a conflict of interest. And then you just see how you said when he told you go back to the state rep, and you said that's his wife.
Yeah, that's
Proving my
exactly what I
point.
said. But
Yeah,
he
you
should
did
have
it.
also been up there going, oh, okay, yeah, then I need to take care of this. He didn't.
I don't know. Did Tanya announce anything last night, family? I'm just going by just on what I see. I'm just being honest with y'all on what I see. I'm just being real with you. Tanya, Dr. Weaver got to run because they the only ones have name recognition that can probably get some done. Then they the only ones that probably can get people that can put money behind them. We already know who the people is for. When you can hear the mayor got already a $500,000 war chest. You tell me don't put Weaver or Tanya on that list. Tell me on that list who gonna go raise a $500,000 for them to campaign in Flint. I'll wait. You can wait. I can wait till later on tonight. I'll wait till tonight and y'all can tell me about it. Who you know on that list that's gonna have somebody they can go raise some money. Just let me know.
The only person that was thought about aside from those two that could have done it backed out.
So I'm just saying, is Don running? Because remember at one time he said he was running for mayor. How's that went?
Was it Kildy that I was trying to say? Or no, Kill Breath. So excuse me there. Yeah, Kildy's part as far as I say.
Let me see what Michelle Mayer said. She said, "Isn't Kildy part of the corruption? All the things that have happened over the years, he's still been able to change. Kildy started the land bank, and he was the county treasurer for 2 decades.
Remember, as county treasurer, he came up with the planned shrinkage plan for Flint, which would take or is taking away services from the north side.
You see what Brother Clack just put in here? So I couldn't raise $1,500. That's what I'm trying to tell you. When you need tell me on that list who can raise some money. Like it's only a couple people that can get people that's really can come up and raise some money to help them out. Show me on that list. Just take out Dr. Weaver, take out Councilwoman Tanya Burns. Don't even put them on that list. Show me on that list who will have the back and get money behind them and have a team that will get out there and go to knocking doors for them. Just tell me, please. I'm just saying we know the game. I'm just asking who can go raise some money. I'm just saying you're gonna have to go to certain ones who they right. Thank you, Demetri. You're gonna have to go look. We know who putting the money up. I'm just trying to figure it out. If you don't go get a Dr. Weaver or Tanya Burns to run, I know we study saying like you're gonna split the vote. Look, it's the primary. You want to get the best person, whoever cream gonna rise to the top. If it so be Tanya, if she run come through the primary, that's who the people should get behind. If it so happen to be Dr. Weaver, that's who should the people get behind. It's whoever it is. We don't need to get, but like I say, if it is Tanya, the people should get behind. It shouldn't be like what we went through. Now, this is splitting the vote when you gonna want to run in on this. Oh, you showing the conflict. That's what's splitting the vote, because you're gonna make people pick sides on who they gotta be with. Let it run it out. If this person make it through, same thing what Rose did. I get it, people be, but was it for the residents? That was the thing. If the people wasn't behind you, you shouldn't have ran. And that's not no shade to Rose. I get it. She went through a lot. They burnt down her headquarters. You know what I'm saying? Rose was trying to do the right things. You did see her do the work. But even good people can be corrupted. When you seen how hard you didn't fought, and then you see this going on. I don't know. All I can go is with allegedly that she was cool with the mayor. But can you fault her if she did get cool with the mayor?
A lot of people will.
I said no, but can you fault her? I'm just saying in general.
Me?
Can they fault her if she did get cool with the mayor? The point I'm making.
A lot of people will. But a lot of people also haven't been in that position. I've seen Clack put in a similar position. He didn't go with it.
But can you fault
the man was arrested for doing his damn job.
But I'm saying, can you fault her?
Me personally, no.
I'm just saying, when you look at all the stuff that was going on and you seeing you being blocked, people gonna naturally go to who they feel help is at, who will help them.
I mean, it didn't seem like anyone from the other side was racing to help her.
And that's what I'm saying. So can you be at fault? I'm saying, I'm just being honest. Can you be at fault? And sometimes people do take these losses to the heart when they be losing. And then they you don't know what run through a person's mind when they taking all this, and you seeing and this person offer you some help. It is what it is. Let's see what Mimi Connor saying. She said a lot of people, also a whole lot of people have to get out and vote, because if they don't, anyone who runs against the current mayor is going to get cheated. I believe Dr. Weaver got cheated the last election. That's a fact. Says, what do you think? What do you think would happen if Dennis Pfeiffer ran for mayor as a Republican? Oh, he wouldn't win. I'll tell you that. He wouldn't win.
He can't run as a Republican or a Democrat. It's a nonpartisan election. So it'd just be Dennis Pfeiffer running as a Dennis Pfeiffer. I think he might be able to pull some stuff just because he's a businessman. He might be able to pull in some money. I don't know about $500K, but he might be able to pull in some money.
I believe he would have the money. He could fund his own campaign, but he's still fighting an uphill battle.
Mm-hmm. Once again, anytime you run against an incumbent, you're instead of two people starting out at the same place in the same race, the incumbent's already 60% ahead. So you've got a lot of ground to make up.
No, not just that. Is he you're not part of the good boy system?
Oh, I'm just going off the
no,
if everything were legal and fine.
Yeah, I was going by off the good boys. He's not in part of that clique. So when you not in part of that clique, they got who they got up in there. They know who they man is. Believe me. Go back to 2019 and you will see. If you're not part of that good boy system, they not letting you in. I don't think Dennis probably in with that crew like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know. I'm just saying. I don't think he was in, because if he would, I don't think Neely would have the backing that he got. I'm not saying he's not. Hey, look, he used what he knew and turned it into something. You see, he working on his third term of being the mayor. And you see his wife, she working on her, fourth term of being state rep. They turned that
19 to 22, 22 to 24, 24 to 20. Yeah, she's on
her fourth. Mm-hmm. She turned that into something. And don't even have to do a debate. That's what's so gangster about it. She don't even have to do a debate. She ain't got to have a debate. She ain't got to tell y'all what she did. She ain't got to do Nothing. And she gonna walk right into that state rep seat again with no problem.
And while, yes, some incumbents do face some unexpected upsets, those are usually ones that either A, the entire political spectrum has flipped around them, or B, have had some major scandals. While we have covered scandals of Neely in the past, does the majority of the public know about them? Or are they getting their news from ABC 12 and it gets brushed under the rug or put on someone else? Like any failing the mayor has had, he usually puts it on council, does he not? So then is the mayor walking off scot-free, or does he actually have something on him that most people know?
You know what, Lydia? I hope it would. You know what I'm saying? I mean, just look at this situation with the councilman in the first ward. Just look at that. He's able to run in the third ward. I'm not getting off into the DV. I'm just talking about residency. You had the lady who stayed in the house made a Facebook post. Y'all, what's up, Rodney? Good brother. Thank you for tapping in. Made a Facebook post. This ain't what Mickey saying. This is what she did. Made a Facebook post. Put it out there. Y'all seen it. Y'all seen all this stuff. What has happened? Davina been brought all this information. What has happened? I keep telling y'all what I heard. And y'all know I'm not in the circles. But it got to me when Davina said let 2026 handle it. Have y'all been seeing how Davina been acting testy lately? They put out these. Listen, let's just show you how bad the clerk office is. How do even when they having council, how do all these meetings start at 5 o'clock? Wasn't the issue about having the right time on there? They brought that issue up, if I'm not mistaken, not this council, the previous one. And what is it? All the meetings start at 5 o'clock. Legislative, committee. All of them starting at 5 o'clock. They haven't got that together yet. It's the same thing. Ain't no, and it's even look how many rules have been broke. Like I say, when you go back to you can't just mention the city council without mentioning the ENA board. You cannot mention the ombudsman without mentioning the mayor. Like to have a camera over the ombudsman office. Are y'all like, do people really understand like how stuff was being played? If it worked or didn't work, why would it be a camera over the ombudsman office? Then we hearing how people going in the clerk office looking like, said Judy was up in there, said Candace was up in there. Are y'all like, is this normal? But it was no different when the mayor went in the polling station. And they had to call the police, like the police wasn't going to do nothing to him anyway. He done broke so many rules, but you got the ENA board, and now you looking at it now. Everybody want to put something on the ENA board. Judy went to the same household and just got the female version of the male version, allegedly, to come up in there. I'm just saying, like, we get on, you think Judy finna put somebody on that ENA board? You seen the first person she went and got. He came up there, gave up a middle finger. This is how disrespectful he was.
Mm-hmm.
He came up there, and instead of her having common sense, as you can see, she has none. She went back, got somebody out the same household. This just show you the craziness of it. And I don't care if you do get. I'm just telling you, said, but we also heard Davina also told her staff that they're going to start doing things. You know how many times we done heard people say they're going to do things the right way and they don't do it. Davina been lying, and I keep mentioning that she lied when she came to the FNU thing. You know what she said? Flint Neighborhood United. Oh, we're gonna have the sheets out there to sign in the council. I'm still hearing that they putting 5 out there. Like, she ain't changed it. Davina going along with the program.
Like I said, I would personally keep one of those sheets, go photocopy it, then the next council meeting put a stack down.
All she would do is come back and take that stack. I'm telling you, that's how they have her on there taking it.
Yeah, that's fine. printer paper cost me what, $3, $5 a reel.
Yeah, I'm
Each
just
one
saying.
of those comes.
But you know what? The mayor, they'd come with a law the next day. If you take a piece of paper from council, you would be they'd come up with something silly like that. They say you interfering with the city business. That's just but see, these are the type of people that's in office that we dealing with. This is the type of mind state. Then, like I say, go to the school board. You got Joyce and Lord. Not even with this, and they had to agree. Well, you know what Laura gonna do that to try to make herself, because she was probably like Joyce that went all the way out there left. But Melanie Relaford, no, family, if y'all would come to that FNU board, Flint Neighborhood United, oh my God, you will see some of the silliness of them people. I mean, not all, but like the president of the school board, the lady Tommy from the mayor office, even Judith, but her good lying ass was up there, threw Candace up under the bus, threw Liddell up under the bus at the Flint Neighborhood United, like she not part of the executive. I couldn't believe it, but this is the game that these people play. That's what I'm saying. When you come there, you see the people that's representing city council, the school board. Oh my God, you'll be like, I can't believe this. I can't believe it. I think some of them just love to be want to talk like they so educated, they doing all this and that, and the students failing, the city failing, but it ain't because of the students. It ain't because of the city. It's because of the leadership. I mean, just look at it. The leadership. You man, they everything they do, and they gonna have to and until Flint get rid of all of them that's on the school board, to the whole board of education. I hate it to say it, family, but you need to clean slate, clean out that whole thing up there. I hate to say it. Just even with Dylan Luna, look at the games. He put himself in here, came out here. Wanted to say Winters came in the group.
I mean, he's been the treasurer for how long? The school gets how much a year? 120 something million, and the kids are still failing. And he's clapping himself on the back for being a treasurer for so long. Like, bro, I've never known anyone that can squander that much money and still think that they're doing a good job.
If y'all
your job is only to fucking educate kids, and somehow not just you, mind you, but the entire system is failing these kids, and you think you're doing a good job.
Man, that dude is just a trip. I hate to just bring it up, but it's a trip.
Has Flint Neighborhoods United, the FNU, been effective at getting things accomplished in the city of Flint? Depends on what accomplishments you're talking about. Being a nice distraction to get people's eyes away from the standard BS, yes, they're absolutely terrific. Giving people a place to lie, yeah.
I'm looking at somebody background. Says a senior global attraction representative at Michigan Economic Development Corporation, former business development manager at Flint and Genesee Economic Alliance, studied at James Madison College and at Michigan State University. Went to International Academy of Flint, graduated in 2010. I wonder who was that? Who could that be? Who could that be?
Graduated in 2010. That makes him somehow younger than me.
That wouldn't be Dylan Luna graduated from there, was he? He working at all these different spots and on the school board.
Wasn't he on the economic board?
Yeah, I'm just saying, if you go look at it, I mean, it says, has Flint Neighborhood Initiated been effective in getting things accomplished in the city of Flint? Yeah, I don't know.
I read that to you. Like I said, it depends on what you call an accomplishment. Lying to people, yeah, they're great. Being a distraction, 100%. Giving Tommy a place to shut down free speech, oh yeah.
I'm looking at Flint Neighborhood United. Oh, that's what he might have.
The FNU.
Yeah. I'm looking at what Mimi said. They didn't hire Davina because she is proficient at her job. They hired her because she is proficient at the corruption and all the games being played. She down with all the BS. That's a 10-4, buddy.
Fact.
I do believe the neighborhood, Flint neighborhood united. I believe it could be. It's a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying when you go down there, you see the games, you see how people are being left behind, the residents. I don't think the residents really understanding, and it's sad that, like, I'm telling y'all, we get on here, you know what I'm saying, every day. Like I say, Winters come with the tea for y'all every day because she know a bunch of people in this political field, but don't nobody be listening to what we saying. Tanya, come on and give y'all information. Even I'm getting emails with people sending us, look, this was going on. Y'all know, as I get them, I read them to y'all. And it's not a real name. The people sending me the email. I'm only reading stuff for y'all because they probably watching and seeing what's going on and want to highlight. You know what I'm saying? Letting us know, okay, you might be missing this. This was really going on. Like, I mean, what more can you say? That's what I'm saying. When you look at all you got is Dr. Weaver or Tanya Burns. Now, ain't that, and if you ain't gonna get behind them, what you gonna do? Like, I mean, you're gonna have to pick a choice. You're gonna have to put your madness to the side. And that's what I think a lot of people, listen, family. If I had to prefer which one, you know what I'm saying? I'll be honest with you, because we done fell out with both. I would say, listen, let Tanya get in. She might be the most respectful for 810 to won't go all the way in on us. Dr. Weaver get in there, we might, you know what I'm saying? Oh, and I'm not saying, but I'd rather her get in there than have to keep putting up. And I'm knowing they probably gonna come at us. I'm being honest with you. I know they will come at us. Oh, they couldn't wait to get back. But could I take, would I have to take it? Yeah, if I, her getting in and letting the people, her giving y'all a break, I'm willing to put what I know she gonna do to us. Willing to put up with it because we already crowdfunded, so it wouldn't mean me no different us being froze out because we froze out already. But if like the let her have her to come in, and who, like I told y'all, I said I believe Tanya because she done things for us. I done personally, she, if I done send people to her, she done it. I don't know if I can say if I could send somebody to Dr. Weaver, what she do is be probably the hell with Mickey. You know what I'm saying? But do I think she'd be a better fit? Yeah, I mean, for what we're going through right now, yeah, I will go with that. And I mean, it is what it is. But this, I'm telling y'all got some big choices on who y'all picking for. I know whoever get in there, you got the current, and then you got the past administration. Probably don't like 810. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just be honest with you, and I'm not saying it is what it is. I'm just saying, but I could put whatever we got going on and whatever we had to put up for the next 4 years to have somebody in there that the people feel would do something for them. I'll take that sacrifice. I'm willing to take that type of sacrifice. But I am the same person to come back if that person got in and played the same game. See what I was telling y'all?
Yeah.
I would do that. I'd be like, see what I was telling y'all? But I'm just saying, for the sake of it, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have to do something. Would I love to see a new state rep? Hell yeah. See, I don't like all that cocky stuff when a person, oh, I ain't worried about nothing. See, she already coming in. She ain't got that cockiness because she like that. She got it because she know she got the clerk office. Let me see. With Michelle, she getting me straight. She said FNU meetings are to deal with neighborhood problems. Chris Fye and Karma run the meeting. They publish the newspaper in combination with the meeting. Yeah, and we got big neighborhood problems. That's what, Michelle, that's what I would be breaking down. These neighborhood problems right now. That's all neighborhood we talking about. To me, I do believe if you have more people need more of the residents and citizens need to be more involved and get block clubs back going, get groups back going, because that seems like how stuff is moving. If you got a group, if you're in a block club, you got a nonprofit going to these things, it can be it can be something, you can benefit from. But just, and that's what I'm saying. I don't think the residents really understanding how you gonna move things around here. I don't think like they say, you either gonna get on the train or the train gonna roll by you. And I think that's what a lot's going on. If the people listen to when they had consumer powers, when they said they wouldn't open it back to drive through no more, to drive up, you gonna get with the program, like I said, so many ways. You gonna get with the program. These people ain't pushed this technology out here not to be used. And I think some things we gotta understand on that. This going digital, they didn't create this stuff not to use it. Whether we like it or not on what's going on, even the elders, whether they like it or not, this is what you're gonna have to do. It's every first Saturday, Shardy Shard. The next one coming up February 7th. February 7th is the next meeting. And they feed you there. I just don't eat nothing because it's pork be there. I don't think FNU, the pancakes don't be pork.
Popcorn.
I ate the popcorn.
You ate the popcorn.
I ate the popcorn. Now I feel bad for eating the popcorn, but guess where I'm going? I'm going to hit the farmer's market tomorrow. Hopefully I run into the mayor. Mayor, I'll be there early. I'm going to get me a bag of popcorn. A mixed one.
Bruh. Make sure you get yourself some oxtail. Really good for tacos.
No, I'm saying, I'm straight on that. Everybody going with this oxtail. They didn't went oxtail crazy. I mean, I didn't had it. I'm straight. I'm straight.
I like it for its fat content. You break it down, and you put it in a baking dish with your seasonings and your sauces and your peppers, and you just bake it low for a couple hours. You break it apart with a fork. You put it in your taco. It's delicious. You do the same with pot roast. Just break down the pot roast, put it into nice little cubes, put it in there with the oxtail. It's good.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not messing with no crab boils or oxtail or none of that. I done went through mine. Or the softballs. I ain't messing with that to Flint water. I got my own thing to the Flint water thing is fixed. I'm laying off stuff allegedly.
Yeah, allegedly. I've been sitting there talking with you, and you go, "Ooh, Cookie Crumble has a sale." Mickey, you're on a diet. I'm just saying, for the wife.
I never told you they had a sale. I ain't never said.
Yes, you did. You said they brought something back that you like.
Yeah, I said they might have hit this. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on their website. I mean, I get alert.
Mm-hmm.
I know I'm fighting good because I could have been and blew it.
You need to get off their alert list.
Nah,
they're just gonna tempt you to go back.
No, I got discipline, Trevor. That's the thing. I got discipline. I know how to go ahead and let it go. Sometimes you got to let it go. I got discipline. That crumble cookie gonna kill you.
Yeah. And diabetes. Oh, speaking of diabetes, did you hear Germany came up with a cure? I think it's for type 1, where they regrow pancreatic cells from stem cells. Out of 47 people that they gave the treatment to, 47 people do not need insulin anymore.
If it's this book called, and I was calling Medical Monopoly, but I got told it's called a Medical Apartheid. Go get that book. They got cures for mostly everything, Trevor, but that's not, they in the business of curing you.
Like
why you think
Germany made a cure that replaces your pancreas, like repairs it using stem cells?
They do not want, is that you won't?
Oh, trust me, you probably won't see it in America.
Yeah, that's just
like you won't see bacteriophage being used as a treatment in America, which is just using a virus that eats bacteria instead of you.
Yeah, you got to think about it. When Kobe when they were saying the experimental surgery that he had, he went over there to Germany. But how many people got money to go over there to try these new when you looking at the poor people,
Japan's recently done something that allows you to regrow teeth.
But I'm pretty sure go look up that book, A Medical Apartheid. and you will see they even here they know about the cures for it here, but that's not the goal of the super rich. The 1% that control it. Why you think they have things called population control? That's not allegedly. That's a fact.
I have to ask though, if the super rich have access to so many of these things, why didn't Steve Jobs get cured? He was one of the richest men in the world.
Well, maybe he not in with the crowd. You never know how certain things be. Who we might think is super rich might not be in that crew or something. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, but you don't think if Steve Jobs just like now, you said over in Germany, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pancreatic, far as diabetes, they can go do this.
Mm-hmm.
Now, how many that's rich that's probably in trouble, probably heading over to Germany?
Quite a few.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
But
Like,
I mean, type 1 diabetes is far different than type 2. Type 2 is the type where the cure actually rests in a fucking treadmill and not lugging around a spare tire. Type 1 is an actual physical defect. Like, you're going to see a lot of dumb folks trying to get to Germany to fix their type 2. Like, no. Treadmill.
well, I mean,
Stop eating the sweets and stop eating everything deep fried. Like, I know a lot of Southerners that could definitely use a fucking treadmill.
no, but I mean that's like, but they don't. But look at all the processed foods that they give you. I just heard deli ham has got carcinogens in it.
Everything's got carcinogens, but yeah.
I mean, high.
Yeah.
I mean, they said high. That's what. But look, who's still serving it? You can still go get deli ham from the stores. That's what I'm saying. So if they doing this, they doing this for a reason. What's up, Cicero? Thank you for tapping in. That's my thing. They're allowing this to go on, and what we do, we just soak it up. Soak it up. That's just like you get bad meat here. Listen, if we think we getting top grade A compared to the rich areas, how they food is, it's levels to it. Cause you can go to the Hamptons and when you looking at, you might pay down to $9 for a banana. Is that banana gonna be for a single one? Is that gonna be? You think your banana is the same one as the one at this local store around here?
Nah.
That's what I'm saying. I said, yeah, I can believe it. A lot of stuff it tell you can do, like even with I give you a better one. I see. Too Short said it best. Ask Nancy Reagan, do you have the cure for cancer? Ask the White House and the president, do you have the answer for brown bananas? That's the cure, brown.
Brown bananas.
I'm just saying they not in the biz. You can put the medical, you can bend and put the whole medical industry, bankrupt them overnight if they had the cures. Just think about it. You would you think they don't want to keep having this high blood pressure medicine? What they do, they tell you, you can keep eating this food, keep eating this, but we're gonna give you a pill. The pill don't help you. It just disguises it.
It treats the symptoms, not the problem.
But and you just dying a slower death. That's all.
For the most part, I eat healthy. I mean, I've got my vices just like anyone else, but
most
fruits, vegetables. I woke up. Don't want to say woke up. I got out of bed last night wanting a snack. Instead of reaching for a bag of chips or whatever the fuck, I went and got myself a damn salad. Like, I don't know, man.
No, I mean, you have.
I see my neighbors when we have these little events around here, little festivals or whatever, and these folks are eating deep fried Twinkies. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
But that's like that's what we do. That's what we've been accustomed to. Just think about it when you go out to eat, going to the movies, the butter on the popcorn, the corn dog, the chips, the pizza. And they say pizza is the worst one to eat.
Mm-hmm.
But this is all the stuff they would eat. Look at McDonald's. Go watch that movie Super Size Me.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't eat fast food.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just go. I'm just saying, but this is what the people are being fed.
And then if you turn around and think about it, feeding a family of 4 at McDonald's costs you what, about $30-40 right now? You,
Shit, if not more.
yeah, exactly. Like, go buy yourself a $20 pot roast. You probably won't get it through all in one night. So you just spent $20 to feed you and your family for 2 days, possibly three. Hell, you
But
got lunch right there as well.
yeah, but you saying to do this, let me see, herbs, and
I'm
let's see,
saying it's
legalize
cheaper.
green fish to cocaine.
Yeah, the same thing as yesterday.
Yeah, I'm just saying, nah, Miss Carol, I ain't saying take your popcorn, theater popcorn, but I'm saying it shouldn't be where you just feed your kids. 'Cause I tell my daughter, look, you shouldn't be, you don't want to keep eating that. That's not good for you. You know what I'm saying?
As
Eating
a
that
every once in a
McDonald's.
while treat, your body can deal with it, right? But
Yeah.
as an everyday sort of deal,
And I'm just saying that's what, and I see people do it daily. Like, I have got better since I done got older. I have got better as far as I don't, like I said, I don't really eat McDonald's. I can tell you how many times I done had McDonald's. I ain't had that really in some years. I might go get and I stopped that. I don't even eat their fries. Found out the fries was bad. Um, I might go get say a Vernus from up there instead
like
of going to the store and paying then at $3 for a pop. I'll go up to McDonald's and get a Vernus.
my wife, she cut out soda a couple years back. Now she can't drink it because all she tastes is like these artificial sugars and chemicals. So
Yeah. Only time I drink a Vernus is like, when you been got sick. I'll go drink. That's about the only time I don't. I drink more water and juice. Like I say, I'm back on my health kick. I ain't never stopped, but yeah, I might have some bad moments.
damn.
Facts. When we had no sugar, high fructose corn syrup and snacks for the after school program, students were too cool. No behavior issue. That's what I'm saying. They know the stuff that they do and they sicking on people. That's my humble opinion. Like they know what they doing and they not trying to do nothing about it. That's why voting matters. You got to make sure you voting for the right people to send up there to represent you. Even voting for your presidents and your senators and your congress people, you damn sure got to do right. Like this is what we at right now. It's just to me, it's crazy where we at. Even the people having a debate to say, we having a debate about how people being grabbed or can just it's just to me I think where we at in this country is just crazy. I think we just at a bad place. But it's some people who think it's the right thing, some who don't. Like really, right now, I think we back to. I hate to say it, and I don't agree with the people because anytime you have a civil war, ain't nothing coming out of that. And people who are lovers of bloodshed, I pray one day y'all can wake up. I do. If thinking this the only way you feel like this gonna be, this gonna be done right. It's it's just craziness. It's just in my humble opinion, and that's just how I feel about it. Like all this stuff going on, we showing how corrupted the courts is. Like the America is corrupted down there from corrupted to the core, from the courts on the high level to the low level. Can we truly say, well, we seeing something done right? Is it not? Oh, Trevor, check out cheek meat. Now I seen that before.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, they
bubblegum.
was. I remember. I want to say the Taco House on Fenton was serving that one time.
As long as it's not tongue or the honeycomb fat, I'll usually be a fine eating it.
Mm-mm. They said they need everything from. Wow. Let me see that. I'll hold that one.
Kicked pork out just because you don't cook it right, you're catching a fucking parasite.
Mm.
And I usually cook my food very well, but one mistake and you've got intestinal worms the rest of your life. Yeah, no, I'm good on that.
I'll be there.
That $5 meal deal, yeah, I don't know, dude. Like last time me and the wife thought about McDonald's, I rolled up and I did the price check. I did the math. She wanted two double cheeseburgers, extra cheese, plain and dry, some fries, and a sweet tea. I wanted a Big Mac, fries, no drink, and the price that they were ringing me up was like $32. I'm like, fuck this, fuck this.
I'm looking at Michelle Mayer. The European Union basically has told the U.S. to kick rocks because of Trump. I don't know how screwed we are. This is like, I mean, I don't put nothing past this guy. You know what I'm saying?
European Union is weird. So they have their own defensive pact. That's fine. We're not part of that. They have their own set of shared laws, which sucks. Just because they conflict with individual countries' laws. And then they have their trading laws, which might impact us. But then when it comes to NATO, we still have trade agreements with all of them as part of, I don't know, we're spending the majority of our defense budget keeping them safe, and we can just turn that around. Either way, and they might be upset over Greenland, but we still walked out with a deal. And we didn't have to use troops. So.
Well, any last words? We had the 2 hour.
No, I'm about ready to start working out.
For sure. Family, I'm going to see y'all at 6:15 tonight. You know, me and Winters, we're going to go in on some things. Whatever she come with, hopefully you're going to get some good information. See you at 6:15. I get to take a break tomorrow. Peace.